someone's had an off, and into the gravel they go as the dust clears. I think that is Lance Stroll. The safety car now comes out. Yeah, that's a high-speed crash. 170 miles an hour he'd be going through Arrabbiata 2.
I got a puncture.
And so good to see he's moving, but he's gone in quite hard into that tyre barrier.
That's a big impact, both ends of the car. You'll have felt that one.
I don't know if it was a puncture or a suspension failure. We still have to look into it. It felt like a puncture, but at that speed it's so hard to tell what it was. So we'll do some investigating and find out.
Oh, that is Alex Albon. At Stowe, he has gone very heavily sideways into the Armco.
Okay, Alex, you okay? See the car's damaged.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Just lost the rear again.
I wouldn't be at all surprised if he's not a little bit winded. Obviously the car slowed down a bit, but not by much, because that's quite a hefty sideways whack into the Armco there, and
front and back.
We'll have to have a look at it. The rear went quite quickly, and I struggled to correct it. I thought I had it, but then obviously you get the tank stutter as well. So we'll have a look at the data and see.
We've had an accident, this one involving Lance Stroll right at the back of the pack.
Okay, I'm hanging upside down.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, okay.
Lance Stroll out of the race and upside down.
It's going to be tyre face to tyre face coming out of the corner, relatively slow speed, and the rollover hoops are pretty capable of sorting all that out.
It's a shame that my race ended early. I didn't see anything. I couldn't see him at all. I was halfway through the corner when I got hit. So yeah, it's just a shame.
There's a tangle there, and it's the McLaren. Carlos Sainz has been spun round, and there's even further trouble way back. And oh no, look! It's the Red Bull of Max Verstappen that's out and into the gravel, and for the second weekend in a row, it's a DNF for MAX.
I'm stuck. This is what you get with this. Honestly.
But last week's race winner, Gasly, also out. Tangles with the Alfa Romeo of Kimi Räikkönen, gets launched up into the air somewhat, and you get the feeling he was a bit of a passenger and couldn't do much to avoid hitting the Red Bull.
We were like three side by side, and then didn't work out for turn 2, and then we contacted all together.
And absolutely smeared from behind. He had no chance of getting out of that.
And Vettel's got a broken front wing as well. There's at least half a dozen cars involved in this. 3, it's 4 indeed. And the Red Bull of Verstappen definitely took a big hit in the gearbox and sent him into the gravel trap.
Max Verstappen, who's been showered with stones as he tries to get out of that gravel trap.
You get into this situation where you are in the middle of the pack, and it's quite easy to get involved in a crash. I don't even know what happened. I just got hit from behind.
Alex Albon at the last corner, but that is a red flag, and you can see the damage that has been done there as Alex Albon hits the barriers and moving in the cockpit.
Okay, Alex, are you okay? Okay, mate.
It's been catching people out, not just in F1, but in F2 earlier as well, this final corner. Oh, there's no grip there at all.
Yeah, you know, he got wide. He got, if you look at the left tyres, he just got on the dirty part of that runoff bit and then tried to keep his foot in it. We might even see the dust being flicked up off you. Look out there, look, you could see the dust.
That's the worst thing as well, when it flips back on you like that. You know, you can hold a slide, but suddenly it catches and then chucks you in the wall.
Things that should have got pulled out of it, really. I was a bit surprised by the lack of grip, let's say, but yeah, I mean, it was just one of the things.
Someone's had a very big crash, and it's Danik Fiat in the Alfa Tauri. And I hope he's okay, because once again we see wheels coming loose.
Oh, guys, I'm so sorry.
Let's just look at the replay of Danik Fiat. Now we've seen a lot of cars getting caught out by the wind, the gusting wind around Silverstone.
I think the right rear tyre had come adrift because he spun across the curb. He got so much downforce there. I don't think that's his fault. Yeah, right rear tyre puncture. The maggots, you do not lift the throttle. They've been clipping a couple of 100 miles an hour going into there, haven't they?
Still don't understand what happened. I was changing a lot of switches on the steering wheel and I got distracted, and the red curb just spun the car around.
Oh, that is a big off, and this looks like a very big coming together. It's Giovinazzi and George Russell that have come together, and I think that's Antonio Giovinazzi I can see climbing out of the car.
Yeah, Giovinazzi just drops it on the exit of the corners, kind of spinning off, and I think Russell actually collects a bit of debris, a tyre, rips the front end off the car and has to kind of park it in the barrier.
Frustrating, wrong place, wrong time. Obviously Antonio went into the wall. I went to the left to avoid his car, and then the wheel just came from nowhere.
You know, I was pushing just too much on the limit, and when you are always on the limit, sometimes will happen.
That's Charles Leclerc, and that is a very big accident, a huge accident at the Parabolica.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it was a big crash.
That Martin Brundle was horrific to look at.
Big jump, but it's quite a big cushion to run into as long as it doesn't ingress into the cockpit. Okay, he's lost the back end of the car under acceleration. The back end got away from him, and he counter-steered into the slide.
I just lost the car. It's my fault. I tried to push, but I've lost it in Parabolica and crashed.
The safety car has gone, the light's gone green, and there's a big crash at the back, and that is the Alfa Romeo. Certainly Antonio Giovinazzi was involved in that skirmish as well, and also the Haas of Kevin Magnussen. Oh, that's not good.
The back of the pack decided the race was back underway, and the front hadn't yet accelerated.
Whoa. Well, that looked very nasty indeed.
Must have been blocked vision. I picked scientist, and he is absolutely pedal to the metal and absolutely rear ends the car.
Oh my god.
If you're okay.
That's dangerous.
That was stupid from whoever was at the front. They want to kill us or what? This is the worst thing I've seen ever.
It looks like someone in the midfield thought that the race had started. So Kevin flying in front of me.
Feeling is that somebody maybe backed off to then try and go, and the Constantino effect always kind of makes it a bit more difficult to judge. They couldn't react, and there was a massive crash. So
I just took a couple of them with me.
And a big fire there as they exited out of turn 3, and that looks very nasty indeed, and unsurprisingly that is a red flag. Out of the car, Romain Grosjean, which is just the best news that we all want to hear at the moment.
No wonder the fuel came out of it.
Yeah. Whoa.
I said the fuel was in the middle of the car.
Now this is after turn 3, and you see Grosjean, one car out there, and then Grosjean to the right-hand side. And he's just gone straight across Daniel Fiat there. Wow, there's Romain Grosjean.
Unbelievable.
I'm happy to be alive, happy to see you, happy to talk to you, happy to meet people, just happy to breathe air, to be here.